First things first, how are you? How's your energy, man?
I am happy. You know what? I am content.
Ooh, okay.
And it is a sexy place to be.
Okay.
I'm serious. Because it's like sometimes you can say I'm content, but then you're like, yeah, but there's still that one thing I want to do. And it's like, no, I'm actually in a really good place.
What does contentment feel like?
Peace. Feels like happy. It really does. It feels like wanting for nothing. It's like you can always get more. Like I am quick to receive, but I don't want anything.
So this is peace season.
Oh my God, this is my year of deep joy. That's how at peace I am. This is my year of deep joy and optimal peace.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The special is great. Talk about the difference between let's just see and you better be.
Oh my God. So yes, in the special I talk about how, white people, our Caucasian and friends to the East, they love a let's just see. Let's just see. I mean, we never know. Let's just sit.
Word.
And I grew up in an African household. We didn't have let's just see ministry. We had you better be. And it's different because like the opportunity that other races have to be able to just like explore. We're gonna take a year off, just a backpack. Let's just see it. Discover new lands, colonization. Let's just see.
Yeah.
Whereas, in Black races and other races, it's just kind of like, this is what's set out for you. Go here. You better be this. You better be back by 7. You better be a lawyer. You better be, it's like everything's planned out for you. And sometimes, while there are good paths down that road, it's like you don't know what you're missing because you didn't give yourself the opportunity to see what was on the other side, to fail and learn from the failure. Because it's like, failure's not an option. It really is though, guys. It is. And
you gotta fail to learn.
Yeah, it is an option.
But how do your parents react now? Because I'm sure that, they're you better be. You're not doing that at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, they're happy now. My mom was on TV twice. She's like, it's okay. It's okay. What you are doing, I understand. Okay.
One device I love in the special, you advocate for mental health a lot, and you talk about therapy a lot. But when people like you and I, talk about therapy, some people in the public can be like, well, what problems does, Yvonne Orji or Charlamagne have? They're on television,
Lots, okay? No, I mean, I say in the special, I think every person of color, especially in America, like therapy should be mandatory and free.
Absolutely.
Like straight up and down. Every Juneteenth, there should be just coupons. Just 40 acres in a session.
40 acres in a session.
No, because it's like you don't even know what. I think when people think about trauma, they're like PTSD or like something happened, like my mama beat me. Like no, it's just like I grew up. Life happens. Even transitioning, right? So I remember it was probably like season 3 of me being on Insecure, and I was still living in the same apartment I was living in when I was shopping in the 99-cent store for groceries. And
season 3?
Season 3, baby, I was working on something. Don't judge me. That was such a jumping. This is why I need therapy. Because the African-American community won't let you stack your coat. Why are you still here? Because I'm working on something. And and I remember Jay Ellis hopped the fence to my apartment. He was like, I know how much you make. You should leave. And I was working on saving up to buy a house because I was like, I'm going to get this rent-controlled rent, and I'm gonna go to my next blessing. But I still had poverty mentality because when you've been poor for so long, you are just like, it's scarcity mentality. It's like, I never want to go back. It's like I'm out the wilderness, but
Yeah.
And so, I don't know what sound effect that was, but that was how it felt. And so it's like, that's trauma. Because what happens then when you inherit the blessings and then you're like, I don't want to trick it off, but I'm scared to walk in. It's like, so you need,
lose it.
You need therapy to help you usher in a phase because like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if there was generations of people who had wealth and knew what to do with wealth. That wasn't my testimony. And so it was just like, you need therapy for that. You need therapy when you're in transitions, right? It's like, okay, well, I'm happy doing this. What happens when there's a new season?
Yeah.
Just like you need different kind of coats.
That's right.
If it's fall, if it's winter, you need different kind of covering.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still stuck on Jay Ellis jumping the fence. What the hell? Why was he jumping your fence?
That's because it was time for me to leave. Because anytime you could jump the fence, it wasn't safe. That's what he was trying to say. He was like,
okay.
There's no security, but rent was $700. So,
Does Yvonne Orji get to this peace season without therapy?
No, and I did a different type of therapy. I did EMDR therapy. So I had been doing talk therapy for about 3 years. And EMDR, it goes into the nervous system. Because sometimes, because a lot of y'all are smart. I smell, there's a lot of degrees in here. I smell it. With the shea butter and degrees. Oh, this is the audience. And, you know, sometimes you can know, if you go to therapy, like, so what it was Charlamagne 2 years ago said that this was it, and this is why it's been stuck in my head, and da-da-da-da, so help me, cool. But the practicing it out, sometimes you can talk yourself into thinking you're okay, and then when a situation presents itself, your nervous system remembers it as if it just happened.
That's right.
And so you're not actually dealing with the root of the trauma. So EMDR goes to the root. And I'll be in there, I go in, I'm like, yep, I think it happened when I was 7. And my therapist was like, well, let's just go back and make sure that was the first encounter. And all of a sudden, it's something I didn't even think about.
That's right.
We've done womb work. So it's like whatever my mom was feeling while she was pregnant, like that gets like passed down to me. So I come in with already, to the world as a new baby with set of issues that I didn't ask for.
We got a mutual friend, Debbie Brown. And,
I love Debbie.
That's family. And Debbie always used to tell me, like, you know, therapy is good because you go there and you get the language, right? But you have to actually do things to actually heal.
Yes.
And that's what you're doing now.
Yeah, and nothing tastes better than freedom, y'all. It is so sexy to be free. I'm telling you. Because that was the thing, like I was being blessed, but where the enemy was attacking me was in my mind.
That's right.
In my mind, because it was just like, everyone else could see that I was enough. I couldn't. Because if you grew up immigrant household, African-American household, it's always this performative love kind of thing, right? Like, and no one says performative love. We love you, but did you make straight A's? We love you more. You know, it's just like, oh, okay. So you're chained to the cycle of like, I saw how they reacted when I got an A versus when I got a B. I gotta always get A's. But it's like, what if I hate organic chemistry and I got an F, okay? Right. But it's just like, but I should still be enough.
Yeah.
I should still be enough. And it's like that, I didn't have that.
So it always messed with your sense of self-worth.
Yeah, or like, no one ever said that, because my parents loved me and family loved me, but for me, we internalize things that sometimes people don't even have to tell us, but maybe in their actions, we're like, this must be what they mean. And so I was just like, as long as I am a giver, as long as I'm excellent, as long as I'm top in everything, I will always be loved. And then it's just like, but you don't even like yourself.
Yeah.
And you don't even know because you're chasing something that's not real. You
know, now that you've done the work on yourself, tell us what was wrong with Molly.
This has nothing to do with me. She's a fictional character. This is some trash.
Now, you talk about your parents a lot in the special, and to put it nicely, they have high standards and old school Nigerian values, right?
Absolutely.
So quick game I want to play, okay? I'm gonna name something experienced by non-Nigerians,
okay?
Right? And you tell me if that shit would fly with your parents, okay? Now the answers are no, hell no, and what's something that they would say that mean hell no?
God forbid. God forbid.
God forbid.
just
Okay, all right.
Abomination.
Okay. So taking a year off from college to discover yourself, no, hell no, or God forbid.
What are you discovering? See, that's the difference. They like, let's just say.
Okay.
You better be discovering your books.
All right, moving in with a guy to, see what happens. Is that a no, hell no, or God forbid?
You are now married.
Yes. Okay.
No, you are now married. If you're moving in, he's your husband.
Okay.
Like that would be the response.
Okay.
And where are the grandchildren? Because
you gotta have the grandchildren.
Yeah. So what are we doing? Y'all just out here being roommates in 2023? What are we doing?
Investing money in an NFT.
I don't even know what that is. So. Invest in your future. I don't know.
Okay, majoring in art, is that a no, hell no, or God forbid?
What you think it is? You've been around enough Nigerians. What you think it is?
Art? I feel like they would like art. No?
Clearly, you are not Nigerian enough. You are not eating enough jollof rice. Art.
What they got wrong?
They don't even call it art. They call it art.
What's wrong with art?
The R is left out. You're majoring in art.
Art.
Art. Hey, where have we gone wrong?
Okay, final one. In any way, shape, or form, talking back, is that a no, hell no, or God forbid?
If I die today, It's you that killed me. That's what they would do if you talk back to them. So I raised a back talker.
Yeah.
That's what I did in my life. What did I do to deserve this child? Like, our parents are the most acting out. I'm surprised they don't appreciate art. We got our just overacting from them. Hey, you're talking back to your mother. Hey, now it's so theatrical. Who are you looking at? Hey, see me, see trouble. It's just so eloquent for no reason. Oh.